just gonna put myself on a limb because it's always somebody for everybody. Every black woman at least got one black man in her DMs, and you know why I say that? Because that's the one you don't want to open his. You don't want to answer. You don't want to. He's been on red for years. You know what I mean? You ain't even opening his. You never open his message. You guys call them kind of men thirsty. They may not be attractive, too thin, too whatever. But those are the men that you look for and come back and search through and be like, oh, I found my fairy tale, my son's stepdaddy. I answered the DM. Why you couldn't answer it in 2020 when you didn't have a kid, though? Because I've been writing you for 5 years. You feel me? Like that. You want to answer it now, 2025. You want to give me a chance. I've been in this inbox for 5 years. It could have been our son. You know what I mean? Because a lot of black women deal with so much bitterness that's not even it's generational, but it's also transferred. It's also programmed. They deal with so much pain that doesn't even belong to them. It's vicarious trauma. Let's be honest. Look that up. Google that word, vicarious trauma. It didn't even happen to you, but you feel like it's you. So your mama got her heart broke from Leroy at 15, Tyrone at 17. By the time your mama was 21, she probably had 5 or 6 heartbreaks. We're not even going to talk about the fact that that's your mama choices, right? Mm-hmm. But the way in which black mamas can create themselves to be like, my mama she just holding on. Mama just doing the best she can. Mama ain't bought a wig. She ain't bought no new outfit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Mama doing everything. But then you go back to mama behavior. Let me tell you about retired hoes. Because I deal with a family of them. They gonna be, even no matter what, I'm not talking about no body type. I'm talking about the characteristics. They're gonna be, you gonna look at this woman's pictures from back in the day. And what you see now is gonna be vastly different from the hoe that you seen back in the day. Period. Like, let's be real. She might be in church. You know, they hoes all in the church. But what you gonna notice is that she don't care to have a man. You know why? The big secret is she already had all of them. She had enough. She's done.
But what the hell, bro?
She done been dick down. She's like, what else? You know what I mean? So she done had so many babies for so many men. Mama insides probably ain't doing right. I'm telling you.
But what the hell, bro?
They don't want to know the real. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. Like, you know, a lot of y'all mamas was bust downs, and it is what it is. It's the truth. You know? And that's why a black man makes them throw up to the look, because that's how many they've been ran through. A lot of y'all mamas is ran through. That's why they don't want a man no more.
Man, you know what? That's crazy that you even said that, is because it's like, what's a food that you probably used to enjoy as a kid? You ate so much of it you don't eat it anymore.
For me, it was top ramen, man. Because
okay, that's good. I was really thinking ramen just then, and then it's like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's a lot of women have experienced their fair share of top ramen as versions of men.
Absolutely,
because I personally think that the black men that women complain that don't want them or that they can't attract is the confident black man that'll stand on his business, doesn't raise his voice, but tells you exactly what's wrong.
Right.
And that man is intimidating to that particular black woman. So it's just easier to go hide in church because you didn't get drafted from the club. You didn't get drafted at the prom, and the only other place where you can go get some sort of anonymity is in church with a bunch of women and a few men. Because
don't ever that you paying for that pastor to tell you what you want to hear. Like, let's not forget that y'all the highest tithing.
All right, folks. Appreciate you sticking with me to the end. This has been another episode of Beyond the Algorithm. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go get the book. And most importantly, I will see you beyond the algorithm, because that's where life actually happens.